right? Your basic way of day to day is your very ultra basic day to day is under attack. Uh-huh. Okay. So let's move on. Let's move on to some headlines here. Canada is about to see gold become its second largest export. That's wrong. Canada's biggest export is real estate, housing to Chinese money laundering. From 2010 March to 2024 March, Chinese laundered 2.4 to 2.6 trillion dollars in our real estate market, creating artificial shortages, making it impossible for Canadians to get into their own markets, and they got this first home buyer loans and all this bullshit. So what happened? Now, Canada, now pay close attention to this. Canada is about to see gold become its second largest export. Now, a lot of people internationally will probably say, hey, congratulations, Canada. This will enrich your population. Your people will become rich. You'll have more money, more disposable income if you start exporting gold. This is great. Well, here's the problem. Canada doesn't own really any of its own gold mines because it's Chinese. Here it is. Chinese takeover of Vancouver gold miner unlikely to be blocked by government. Government will never block any Chinese coming in, communists coming in with fentanyl money to come in and park it in our gold mines. So here it is. There's another one here. Chinese gold miner. Chinese miner Changtong to acquire loan car gold. So this is not for Canada. Canada will export gold and make money, but the Chinese will make the money. The Canadian proper will be further in fentanyl and further into debt. Like 50% of Canadians are $200 away from becoming homeless. So, yeah, that's what's happening there, folks. You want to make this really clear because, people are saying, oh, yeah, this is great. Canada's going to be exporting gold now. We're going to enrich our citizens. It's like Africa, right? After the IMF came in and started a war in Portuguese Africa and Angola, and started a war, the IMF started a banking war in Mozambique to destabilize those countries. Now they got independence from Portugal. Now the place is a piece of crap. You see what happened? You see how this works? This is how it works. If you guys watch my Goldback Wars on my YouTube channel, it's called Goldback Wars, Mike Martins. You'll find it on my YouTube channel, and you'll see how the IMF and the big world banks basically destabilized Africa. Africa would be one of the richest nations in the world if it had the right to control its own resources in its country. And I did another documentary on my Portuguese channel called Africa for Sale, Africa para Venda, for you guys to see how when the colonial Portuguese were there, it was different. But now with the Chinese going in, right there, China. Right there, China. So that's what's happening. And this is the problem we're facing here. So Canada, congratulations on selling out your gold in your ground. This is gold in the ground they're going to be mining. And the Chinese will make the money. And the Canadians will be further impoverished.